Singapore is raising its standards for electric vehicle maintenance. Now, the plan is to develop a national certification program for EV maintenance and repair in recognition of those who complete basic courses. It's to support EV adoption as the government plans to phase out internal combustion engine vehicles by the year 2040. Heidi Ng tells us more.
They're students learning to be technicians of the future.
This may be a familiar sight to car technicians, but instead of having to fiddle around inside here to figure out the operating conditions of this car, an EV technician can just use this diagnostics tool. It will tell you the conditions of the car and immediately identify the areas that need to be addressed.
Safety is always first. This service disconnect plug must be removed before any work is done. Automotive students at ITE College West were showing Transport Minister S. Iswaran what they've learned. Mr. Iswaran also witnessed the signing of an agreement between the Land Transport Authority and over 20 industry partners and trainers. The agreement aims to develop basic competencies for EV technicians.
Our automotive technicians would need to be more proficient in electrical troubleshooting and diagnostics and be well versed in procedures for safely handling high voltage parts and components. Although the transition towards a predominantly electric vehicle fleet will take many years, we need to start upskilling and reskilling efforts today and plan for the long term.
The moves are timely as new electric cars made up 8.1% of all registrations in the first quarter of the year. That's more than double the EV adoption rate last year. LTA will also work with Skills Future Singapore and training providers like ITE to develop and implement foundation courses that will be rolled out soon. Baseline course fees will be subsidized up to 70%. Technicians who complete the courses will receive national certification.
This will give them an advantage amongst their peers in demonstrating their readiness for further training as an EV technician. Ultimately, we strive to elevate the baseline abilities of the technician workforce across the industry as EVs begin to replace ICE vehicles in the upcoming decade.
We will be targeting in two fronts. One will be the existing automotive technicians that are already in there, and we will want to play our part to support and bring them up to speed. The other will be the whole pipeline, our full-time students. That is, we will need to kind of introduce to them all these emerging skills and get them ready for the green economy.
LTA is also working with ITE to train and certify technicians to maintain cleaner energy buses in the public transport sector.